All right. Oh, PC, come on. Okay. Kings row, defense. High diamond, low masters, I think. Um, although actually probably not looking at the people in this game. This is probably like diamond, diamond, diamond plat. Okay, let's watch. Be careful about peeking.
I am loving this.
Also, your team should not be here. They have a widow. You will die if they land a shot.
Audio ready. Oh. Time to accelerate.
Yeah, your team should be playing back here, but that's fine. And another, well, I don't know. It's fine. Never mind.
You hear that?
Did you need to amp there? You can just grab the mini.
Let's get you here.
When you're kiting, try to kite towards your team. Because you over here, if their soldier beams you, like your team can't really help. You know? This guy is no longer your concern. This tracer is your concern. So when if a team has like a tracer, your job is to make them accomplish nothing as Lucio. Um, so like if you, I know that that Rhine was low, but like you staring at him and walking at him like this, you can't really do much to him, and he has this whole team here pocketing him. Like he's not gonna die. This tracer could kill your Ana though. So that should be your main focus. I just like I think it's really good to just hunt tracers, um, if you can. And like even if you can't get the kill, as long as you don't die and you waste their tracer's time, you're doing your job. That was like the best case scenario. Honestly, what should have happened is you should have died and your Ana should have died to the tracer and the Sigma. Which means that your team is down two, you know? Should be on speed. That speed, that amp was late. You want to amp as soon as you're coming into their LOS. So like right here, you amp in because you want to minimize the amount of time that it takes for you to walk towards them. Um, so you amped speed kind of correctly, but just too late. So just do it like as soon as you're going to walk into their LOS. Another thing that might help you is it seems like you're just holding W, and holding W makes it difficult to kill people on Lucio because like you're in there, you know?
Check this out. I am on fire.
Game on!
Nothing's gonna stop.
Your team wants to engage. I don't know if you planned on using dragons here as a team, but your team wants to engage when you dragon, so you should amp speed in with your Rhine. Because like the dragons could have been bad, but also you guys weren't able to do anything at all with that. You know, so you just This is really dangerous. If you're gonna um if you're gonna go to like try to shoot their tanks, you want to minimize the amount of time that you're in a vulnerable spot. So like right now you're in a vulnerable spot. If you're going to like boop this Rhine or something, or boop this Sigma in, you're entering into a vulnerable spot. So you need to like do a rollout as fast as possible, go behind them, boop them, and then go the fuck out and let your team deal with it. Um, obviously, I don't think you're really getting pressured too hard in this lobby, but um, you know, like you should probably die here. Although their DPS, I don't know. You should. This is really risky, essentially. And you didn't accomplish anything by just shooting shield. So like, go for a boop or something.
It's gonna make you feel better.
Oh my god. Honestly, you could beat him. Like when he was charging in, you could just beat. That sucks. Oh yeah. Well, go shoot the people in Blizzard. Fuck the Tracer. Killer. You still have beat, by the way. So like, let's watch this fight back. I'm gonna go back even more.
This is gonna make you feel better.
Alright, so your Rhine's in. He's already weak. You're about to have beat. He's charging in into their team. I would beat right now, honestly. Like, you don't need anything else. You just beat, and your team walks in and kills them all, and your Rhine survives. Honestly, if you beat, your Rhine just kills them all. Yeah, but you save your beat, and so your Rhine dies, and then your Ana feels like he wants to nano your Rhine, but your Rhine dies, so then you get the nano, which doesn't do anything,
I am unstoppable.
and your Rhine used Shatter, so you've like essentially wasted 2 ults when you could have just beat and won the fight by yourself. I'd definitely go for that freeze. But like, okay, so now, right? Your Mei blizzarded. I think their BAP just died. Their Ana's walking back from spawn. Your team should be walking here. Like your D.Va should be shooting the Sigma, you should be shooting the Sigma. Like this Sigma should die, essentially. And then that turns that into what, like a 3v4, 4v4 when their Ana comes back. And then maybe you look to beat to sustain because they have so many fucking ults. Or something. I don't know. You can use your beat as like a tempo ult, you know? I feel like you're maybe saving it for Sigma, but if you can win a fight with your beat, then that's probably worth. So because your team was so far back and not pushing up, you get caught up. And your Rhine's gonna die here. I think you win that fight if you beat your Rhine. Like, honestly.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Try to do like the 3-2-1 on the choices. Or else that will happen.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
So I think you should maybe shoot more, like spam the choke. I mean, I know you have. So like, what are you guys gonna do here? They're probably gonna sig ult, then you beat that, then they're gonna shatter and. That sucks. One thing that you guys are struggling with is like I feel like you guys don't know what is happening, like when people are going in. Like watch this.
Defense matrix activated.
So you guys are just existing here, playing back. You could be playing up here and just like kill this Rhine real fast. But if you're gonna play back, that's fine. You should play back. So now like your Ana and your Mei are back here. Your Rhine's going in, but then you follow your Diva back, so your Rhine is by himself. And because you guys are just like lingering in this area and not like hiding behind Rhine shield or cover or anything, 3 of you get antied. And so you just die and your Rhine is dead and you still have beat. And why? You could be 50 to another beat. So you guys just you guys just like didn't. You
Move
just
to the
walked
beat.
around and let them kill
Back
you.
in the mix.
One, it's not necessarily your fault, but
Yeah.
if you notice that happening, one of the
This is gonna make you feel better.
main roles of the main support, especially Lucio,
Time to
is determining
accelerate.
like tempo and when you're going in and shit like that. You know, like back up, go in. So you can say, all right, we're going 3, 2, 1, and you amp speed and you just walk at them, and that is going to be 100% more effective than that last fight would happen. And that's, you control that, you know, you have the speed. So I always like to say, okay, we're going 3, 2, 1, boom. That 3, 2, 1 is goated. Also, you should pick up your teammates. There's so much trouble. So, wait. I agree with not beating there. However, you still haven't beaten. So, like, again, your team is up here, but your Ana and Mei are not back yet, and your Diva's demeched. So this is a 3v6 that you guys are here taking right now. So you lose. And they Sigma ult you and your Ana, which is, and the baby Diva, which is actually huge brain because your Rhine is feeding, and so he's just dead, and there's literally nothing that you can do. And holding on to your beat is really, really smart here. That's really smart. But you haven't used it yet, you know? Like, yeah, good job holding on to it, but use it, you know? Like, you can't get any value if you don't use your beat. So, like, now, if you want to commit to this fight, you can, like, beat your team in.
The payload has reached
Probably not a good move since your Rhine is dead, but that's something that you can do.
Forward barrier.
Another thing that you can look for on this map, you should just try to be like a nuisance, and especially at this elo, you can get so many kills. So like, just come up here and just sit here and wait for them to walk in front of you, and then bonk, and you're out. Or you can go up here and like spam and control the high ground, although it's a little dangerous, but you can hide behind this box and like spam them out, and then if I don't know, they're Baptiste once they get up here, or usually they have a Diva. If they want to get up here, you can boop them out. Maybe kill them. Maybe look for other boops. Shit like that. So you guys are up 1. So you should be speeding your Rhine in. You should definitely be speeding in your Rhine in now. Am speed like 2 seconds ago. That sucks. If you're ult tracking, you'll know that he has Shatter, and if you know he has Shatter, you should play on a wall.
Oh, let's break it.
It took, that's a 4-minute beat. Let's go. fight this tracer. Go fight her.
Step right.
If you're not gonna fight her and you're high nooning, amp speed on this guy. Amp speed your Kree so you can move around fast. Amp speed, amp speed, amp speed, amp speed.
The payload is approaching.
Gonna make you
Now go
feel
fight the
better.
tracer. Literally go fight her. This tracer's just living in your backline for free.
Push on.
Run at these guys, bro. Run at them. Like, boop this BAP in. When another team is running away, try to do like a good rollout is like hitting this corner and then this wall and then this wall again, and then you bounce over them and boop them in. And hopefully you've amp speeded your team in, and your Rhine can just cleave them all, and your DPS can shoot them. Like, if I'm in your position right now, none of these guys make it back to spawn. They simply shall not be allowed to live. They do not leave, as I say. Like, roll out, boop them in, shoot them, boop them into corners, fuck them up. So you amp speed now instead of back here. If you amp speed back here, your Rhine is up here when you are. Your whole team is like here right now, and there's only 3 of them. I mean, they're Sigma and Rhine just spawned, so like these 2 guys should probably already be dead. If their Rhine comes out, then he fucking dies, and if their Sigma comes out, he fucking dies too, and that's a hell of a lot of ult charge. So when a team is backing up, be omega aggressive, like to the point, like honestly, sometimes I will just int if a team is backing up, because like, fuck it, man, we're up. Boop them in. They do not leave.
I'm on.
You guys are merciful. But I think the major thing that you should focus on is amp speeding earlier. Like, if you know that you're going to be walking at a team, like through an open corridor or something, or like you're coming out of a choke, amp speed earlier. Like, amp speed as you're going through, you know? Because it seems like you're just walking, you walk out, you meet the other team, and then you amp speed once you meet the other team, but at that point it's too late. Like, if they are running spam shit, then you've already lost.
Let's get you healed up.
Need help.
Double
Chase those motherfuckers. That BAP should die. I want that BAP dead. Okay, Brian, go.
Hold up.
But that soldier, like, you guys can walk. You guys can walk up. Like, kill these fuckers, please. And I know, like, the players you're playing with are probably not used to that, but you can tell them, like, push, 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 you know? Kill the Kree, kill the soldier. Shit like that.
Feel the healing beat. Step right.
Should probably beat. Like, when you hear that nano visor, you should probably beat.
Oh, let's break it. Stand.
That's a good beat, though.
double
That's good. Roll his ass. He didn't live! He didn't die! You let him live!
Time to heal
god.
Watching your back. 60 seconds remaining.
Healing boost. Up the tempo.
I would definitely recommend starting on like a high ground or like up here or something. Because then you can shoot over shields and you can see where they're coming and you can get a ton of ult charge just by like you don't even have to aim. You just shoot in this direction and people will walk into it, you know? But when you're down here, I don't know. I feel like you can't really see anything, like especially where you are right now. Like you can't see shit. And so like how are you gonna spam them? How are you gonna build your ult charge? Like you can't see them. Um, just be careful if you do start up high ground, if they're playing like a Widow or a Hanzo or something. If they're playing a character that can one-shot you, then probably avoid doing that or play safe or play like up here or something. Um, but I feel like just starting on the ground is like, I don't know, it feels weird. Nice.
Healing beat.
So, you guys just killed their tracer. They are down a player. What are we doing? Fucking walk at them, run at them. You're up a player, you win. You already won the fight. Walk at them, amp speed, run in, wall their Rhine, fucking kill them all. Like you gotta pick. Brian won the fight for you essentially, unless you guys troll or they get an insane window off. Brian already won the game, but you're just like, nah, yeah, we'll just chill and wait for the tracer to come back before we fight them. You know? Be nice about it. Oh, fucking amp speed out there. You got the BAP too. You better fucking amp speed now. Please use amp speed! Amp speed! Go! Run at them! They don't have a BAP!
Get 30 seconds.
You amp speed now! Why? And now your Rhine dies, because you couldn't take advantage of the fight when it was in your favor. Amp speed faster. Anytime you see an advantage, any advantage, and you want to go in, fucking go in. Also, you don't need to taxi your run back, you can charge. It's fine. You should taxi your team back instead, because your round is probably dead now.
Healing it up.
Maybe.
10 seconds remaining.
Another 15. Just a little longer.
Overtime.
Don't tell me they stagger this. Don't tell me. Kill this fucking tracer, please.
Get in there.
Oh my god. Please kill the tracer. Oh no, shot! Huge beat. Fucking massive. How the fuck are they back? You guys have to be able to kill a fucking tracer. Launch. Oh my god, please kill him. Please. Let's fucking go. Insane. Good shit. That's funny. Alright.
Score.
Big.
Ready. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Are you? Let's get
Please tell
patched
me
up.
Abby gets off Widow. Whoa. That's too fast.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend
I'm gonna
objective
take one
A.
shot, guys. You can play on. I like to like play on this wall a lot, and then like if nobody's spamming me out, I can get on this thing And then if you're here and they're holding close, like this, you can boop this Rhine in and he just dies. Like he's fucked. Or and the Mei too, honestly. So that's a nice, nice little spot that you can play.
This.
Good attempt at the boop. Somehow Ryan kills the bat. You guys just win. Congratulations. Oh, never mind, there is. Kill this guy. That was a really good amp speed. Your team just didn't go with you. I don't know if you didn't communicate it or not. That was a good amp speed if your team goes with you. Kills person. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck him up. Boop that thing in. Hell yeah. Go kill that ferret too. Come on. Come on. You got it. Go kill her. She doesn't have a mercy bucket.
See through the dragon's eyes.
Look at her. She got 3 bars. Easy peasy.
Objective A
So
captured. Escort the payload.
your diva should be on cart. So you guys. Oh, but their whole team came back. So yeah, you guys should just play point because their whole team respawned. They all have good spawns, and they have insane poke. You guys should just play point for now. Your Rhine is troll. Your Rhine is troll.
Time to accelerate.
Your Rhine is troll. Oh my god. Alright. Your Rhine trolled, but he shattered their whole team, so it doesn't matter. Alright, go kill this Sigma.
It's gonna make you feel better.
Go chase the kills. Go chase the kills. Don't turn around. Fuck the cart. Go chase the kills. Kill this Sig, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know he's there. His whole team's gone. Fucking murk this guy. Get his ass. Move him in. Hell yeah.
Look at God.
I don't think that was a good amp. I don't think you did anything. You're gonna do anything with that. Yeah, so like, yeah. So you can save your amp there, and instead, like, if you guys want to posture here, they're down their Sigma, but you're gonna have your diva on cart, so it's just an even fight. So you can just chill here, or if you wanna be correct, what you could do is you guys just run into them and beat, and you just kill them all with beat, and you can nano too if you want. Honestly, yeah, you could nano your Rhine in and just kill all of these guys, and then hopefully you know that they have shatter, and if they shatter your whole team, then you beat it. That would be lit, because then you just win this entire point essentially.
Check this out.
That would be the proactive play, but it's fine if you guys don't do that. Ryan's feeding.
Up the tempo.
You might have to if you know they have shatter. I'm not sure if you know they have shatter, but if you know that they have shatter, playing in the middle of this area on the ground, not a good idea. Like if you know that they have shatter, at any point, but especially when you have beat, play on like a wall or up like up here or somewhere where you're not gonna get fucking shattered. Playing up here is a really nice angle. You can just spam them as they walk down the corridor. But you're probably dead here. Yeah. So like, if you're playing, say, here or over here, or somewhere that's not just in the middle of the open, you probably live through that barrage unless she goes for you anyway, in which case you're fucked. But then you can beat when they barrage and when they shatter, negating both ultimates entirely, and that would be massive play. So play on walls when they have shatter, or on high ground or something. team should not be up here. You're down your fucking diva. If they're smart, they should just run at you and kill you all.
Don't stop. Let's get it moving.
Your diva is still not here, and you're taking a fight 5v6. Why? Wait, when'd you amp?
Let's get patched up. Through.
Your amp heals here.
Okay, don't stop. Let's get it moving.
Oh, that's so sad. I think that's probably due to lack of plan. Like bet um I bet Matthew just threw on that nano because AJ was low and just said fuck it, and then you're like, oh, we're going in, I guess. So that's not necessarily on you, but ideally you have a plan of like, yeah, we're going in now. A 3, 2, 1 nano. I speed in, you know.
Oh, let's break it. Yeah!
Your Rhine is nanoed. He's fine.
Push on.
I don't think I agree with that beat. Like your Rhine is fine. And your Ana's like right here. And nobody else was really weak.
You feel that?
I like the idea though. Like it was kind of like I don't know. If it was to save your Rhine, then I don't like it. If it was like a tempo beat, I'm gonna beat here and we go in, then I like it. High ground. Go. Shoot them from high ground, please. Thanks. Oh, shit, what the hell?
Move it out.
Yeah, time to heal up. Nothing's gonna stop.
Yeah, you guys are just dead. Probably want to amp speed and your Rhine, like you're, okay, so let's see. How do we want to break this down? I'll try to, Jesus Christ, 33 minutes, holy fuck. I'll try to go faster. So your Rhine shatters, blocks their shatter, he shatters, they block it, and then they window. You guys have to make a decision. Either you kite away from the window or you push through the window. You cannot just stand in front of the window. You will die. I think your Rhine doesn't even register that he has that option. He just goes in. Like he just presses W, which is fine for a Rhine. But if he's going to go in, then the rest of your team needs to go in too, and you need to amp speed them through the window as soon as they window. So you have amp right now. As soon as they window, you amp speed your team. Like either way they go, you have to amp speed. Like you you will die if you are here right now. You need to get the fuck out. So you choose to go backwards, but
Push on.
okay, sure. That's like a synergy thing. You guys, if they window, you guys need to all call push through, or back up, or kite or something, you know? Like, y'all need to be on the same page because you and Mary backed up, AJ pressed W, Brian stood like a deer in the headlights with his ult up and died. So.
Oh, turn it up.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Wait, what? You just... I think you should be here fighting. I don't know. In any case, you shouldn't amp speed yourself because you can go fast anyway by a riding and shit. You should be amp speeding these guys when they're walking back because they can't wall ride. If you're gonna go backwards.
It's time.
Unlucky. Let's see. If we were to perhaps go up here and then drop down and boop the Sigma into the pit, that would be pretty cool. He's asking for it, bro. Like, this guy is... he wants to be put in the pit. What did we just amp there?
Oh, this is my jam.
Your Rhine is half HP. Nobody else on your team has taken any damage. You're all just chilling. Do you need to amp heal this? Would it not be pretty cool to amp speed, wall their Sigma, and kill them? I feel like that would be pretty cool.
Step right up.
Or to amp speed your high nooning McCree.
Oh, let's break this.
I feel like you're lost right now. Like, you need to have like an objective. I feel like your objective should be to try to poke at this guy, like peek around the corner for a second, shoot him, or like play on the corner and shoot him and then go away, or like dive the BAP afterwards, after the high noon ends or something. You're just kind of lingering and existing in this area, but you can be actively doing things. Like you can be doing more damage here. Seems like you're kind of overstimulated. Oh my god, what just happened? You should have like targets that you want to fight. Like, you should identify people on their team that you want to fight. The Lucio is not one of those people. The Rhine is probably not one of those people. I mean, like, you can force the Genji out. That's kind of like a tracer. Like, you can try to fight the Genji, but it's kind of hit or miss. I don't know. I really like fucking with Sigmas and BAPs. Like, whatever you decide to do, I don't know. Just like, you need to have like a goal. Like, you need to have like an objective, like, or like a target that you're pressuring or something like that, you know? Instead of just existing and, you know, oh wow, there's a Genji. Oh, there's a Lucio over here. Oh, there's a Rhine. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, yeah. Accelerate.
Okay, ready? We're gonna amp speed in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, guys, ready? We're gonna amp speed in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, hey.
Stop amp healing! Play fucking Brig if you're gonna amp heal! Speed this motherfucker! Yes. Fuck him up. Ah! Keep that guy in the pit. Fuck him up. Boop the bap in the pit. For the pit. Go for the pit kills. Alright, nice. Okay. I think number one, amp earlier, like when you're going to engage, like and call that as well, like where you're going, where you want to go, and I'm amping 3, 2, 1, boom, go. We go through the choke, or we round a corner and run across some open area. Like you're playing brawl, like you need to get to the other team before they can spam you out. Like that's the point of your comp. Um, Second, um, beats. What like I don't know. Beats are really complicated. It's a really difficult ability to use. Um, even for me, I have a hard time using beats effectively. Um, I really like. So I guess there's like two different kinds of beats. There's like reactive slash defensive beats where like a Sigma uses a Sigma ult or like you get shattered or something. Um, and then there's aggressive, offensive, like tempo beats where my team is wanting to int and we're not at a particular advantage at this moment, but if we have like 4,000 shields, then we will be kind of thing. Or like my team is weak, but if we beat right now and walk into them, we kill them all. Um, so like there's like those two kinds of beats. So if you can ult track and know that, oh, they're gonna have a shatter, I'll save my beat. If they land a big shatter, then I save my team. Or if they don't land a big shatter, then we walk at them and then I tempo beat or something like that. Um, Figuring out a plan for how you want to use your beat in the fight and not just holding on to it for 4 minutes will allow you to get more value. Next up, try to start fights on like a high ground or something, and if there's no high ground, then like play on a wall because it gives you better sight lines. You can spam down like lanes easier, which will help you farm damage, which will build your beat faster. Um, and it will also give you opportunities to look to like jump behind somebody and boop them into your team or look for boop kills or shit like that. Um, yeah, I th oh, yeah, yeah, I think that's it. Stop amp healing. Holy fuck. Don't do that. Play Brig. Um, Lucio's only good because he can go fast. That's his whole thing. So go fast. But yeah, other than that, I feel like um when was the last time that I watched one of your VODs? It was a while ago. I feel it's definitely I'm definitely seeing like improvements. Like you're doing shit for sure. You're looking for boops and stuff. Um, so keep working on that. Keep up the grind. And yeah, you'll get there. Good shit. Sorry this is so fucking long. My bad.